the restroom here, but there's beautiful wallpaper and it matches my jacket. So if you don't want to take a picture in front of the photo op outside, we can go to the bathroom and I can pose with you. It's like, where's Waldo, but where's Courtney? So I was 19 and my dad would give me 20 bucks. Dad, was it 20 bucks a week?
Yeah.
20 bucks a week for college lunch. I had a meal plan and I ate at the student center. It was Taco Bell or Chick-fil-A, or I could go to the dining hall. But in my brain, everything was like Luby's. You know, it wasn't. Turns out it was actually great. And there was like a Mongolian grill, but I was afraid of the word dining hall, you know, the cafeteria. I was like, no, I'm too good for that. So I ate Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell every single day for 2 years when I lived in the dorms. It was awesome. It's a fridge full of bean burritos.
Yeah.
I wish my college roommate was here. Yeah, she was welcome for that. Matlock and bean burritos. It was a really good existence for her. But she made me listen to Backstreet Boys, which I detested. So I was like, you get your boy bands, I get my bean burritos. We also had a pyramid of Whataburger cups as you walked into our room. We just stacked them up and they just kept getting bigger and bigger. And I don't know why we thought it was cool to have Whataburger cups stacked up. But I think it was the freedom of being able to go to Whataburger without our parents knowing, you know, midnight we're eating cheeseburgers. Anyway, so Emory, we all saved our money. And so I saved my lunch money for concert tickets because I was smart, you know. So I had 2 weeks worth of lunch money, and I bought a ticket. It was like 40 bucks to go to the Thirsty Armadillo to go see Cross Canadian Rag. The OG Thirsty Armadillo. The OG one, right there on May. So we go on a school night. It was like a Wednesday or Thursday night, and it's just 45 people. They sell just tall tables, and we are in the middle of the room at a tall table. Cody gets through 2 songs, completely loses his voice. We don't really know what's going on. Like, I don't know that there was anxiety or anybody thought anything about it. And I get a tap on the shoulder, and I turn around, it's Cody's wife, Shannon, who, if anybody knows her, she's terrifying. And I mean that she's a dear friend, but she has a presence about her that you go, not gonna cross that one, you know? And so she taps me on the shoulder, and I'm like, yes, ma'am? The owner of this bar, Eric, says you play here every week. Eric Dawson, baby. So Eric would let me come up on Tuesdays and open for Andy Pate. And there's a Joey Green sign on the bar right there. Joey would play before the show and I would play on the break. And then the next Tuesday we'd switch. And I would open the show and Joey would play on the break. And he was still in high school. And so there was just a whole, like, we just started together, you know. And Gerald Ray was in Andy Pate's band. And Justin Alverson was in Andy Pate's band. And Jerry Abrams, who ended up being our bass player, was in the band. It was just the coolest thing. But I didn't know any of this back in the day. I just thought, I just want to play music. I want to get better. And I want to learn how to do this. And I loved Cross Canadian Ragweed. So she said, you play here every week. Can you finish the show? Cody's lost his voice. And I'm like, oh, I am terrible. Like, I am not. But I had the confidence of a 19-year-old. So I was like, yeah, sure. So Cody gets up, I put on his guitar, he takes Grady's, Grady goes out in the crowd and does what Grady does, which is smile and be beautiful, and everybody loved him. And the band, I was Cross Canadian Ragweed. So I said, I can play like 4 or 5 of your songs, but I taught myself how to play guitar and I play by ear, so I played in the key. I just moved this bad boy, play everything out of G, that's what I'm gonna do. And he goes, it doesn't matter, we'll follow you. And my brain couldn't I couldn't figure out how people could just watch my hands and know what to play. They did. So I got to